The Hawke's Bay app would like to thank the following sponsors for making local news possible.
More than 17 residents filled the EIT Mayoral Learning Centre for the first town huddle of 2020, hosted by Napier Mayor Kirsten Wise.
Well, the town huddles are interesting because you actually don't know how many people are going to turn up. You don't know what questions they're going to ask or what ideas they might share. So it's always different every week. The meeting today, we had lots of different questions about all sorts of different things, some that were specific to the Nelson Park ward here in Te Maraenui and some which were wider issues for the whole of the Napier community. We do often get questions on what's happening with the aquatic centre, so we had that one come up today. The library is another one that we often ask questions on. So being able to give updates on, the fact that we do now have some preferred sites for the library, one of them being return to the old site, which seems to be very popular with everybody. The War Memorial Centre was raised today, and that's another one we often get questions on. Then you get some more left field ones or what you're not expecting. We had some questions today around what council's role is with regards to identifying areas of high risk for fires, and how do we work with the fire service around identifying and monitoring those areas. Like I said, you actually don't quite know what questions you're going to get.
Concerns around gang intimidation and boy races have been voiced consistently at each of the town huddles.
I have actually started that process of making contact with some of the, not just gang leaders, but actually the wives and the nannies as well, because they're very concerned about all their tamariki and mokopuna that are actually being attracted to the gangs at the moment. So we're also in regular contact with the police about that. We met with the iwi leaders last week and some of the hapu leaders as well, and also some of the other kaumātua from around the region. I think there's a role for everybody, including individual community members. The gang issues, there's no quick fix, unfortunately. We're talking about generations of social issues. So how can we all work together to actually address those underlying issues and start moving forward as a community? And the other one that we've seen consistently coming through all the town huddles is concerns around traffic calming and safety in our suburban areas where we are getting a lot of speeding and drifting and other sort of boy racer activity, and how council's pulling together an overarching plan so we can prioritise the areas of most need and start working through those and ensure that the community is safe and we're not having any accidents or, heaven forbid, any deaths on our road because of those sorts of concerns.
5 councillors from Onekawa, Tamatea and Nelson Park wards were also there to represent their constituents.
Came along with no real expectation of what was going to be discussed, having not been to one before, and it was good hearing other residents having similar issues to what we feel. You feel kind of a lot of the time that you're just one voice, depending on the issues. I mean, obviously some of them are going to take some time, and obviously council understand that, and they've been a lot more transparent in regards to saying, hey, this could be a 2 to 3 to 5 year thing before it's done, and people are starting to sort of go, oh, okay, here's why it's going to be a long-term thing.
The town huddles are held weekly, alternating between a Monday evening and a Tuesday morning in each of the different wards.
We alternate from 5:30pm on a Monday night and 10:30am on a Tuesday morning. So next week we're in the West Shore Ahariri ward at St Paul's Church, which is down Tennyson Street. The town huddles, they'll be advertised on the council website and the council Facebook page, and I also put them on my Facebook page, and they'll also be published in our monthly Proudly Napier supplement that goes out with the courier.
Astrid Austin, Hawke's Bay app.